It's Playoff Monday here at the Oshawa Curling Club. 4 championship teams will be crowned tonight in the finals of the World Financial Group Canadian Junior Cup. Hello to everyone at home and welcome inside the Oshawa Curling Club. Bringing you all the action today. Once again, my name is Matthew Hall. Joining me in the broadcast booth is Tori Zemelink. And Tori, it's a bit of a pressure cooker here inside the Oshawa Curling Club as it all comes down to this. These teams have played all weekend long and they've made their way to the championship finals here on this Monday night. 2 teams tonight will be named the U18 Runback champions, and 2 teams will earn the right to represent Canada at the Swiss Cup in February. And Tori, the possibility of history being made tonight.
You bet, Matt. This is the first time that we've had 2 Manitoba teams, one in the men's and one in the women's U21 finals. So chance to make history with a Manitoba sweep.
Speaking of the Manitoba teams, why don't we take a look at our feature matchup here on Sheet 4. We will be watching the U21 men's championship final. Throwing the Yellow Stones, Team Nicholls. The lead is Liam Tardif. Third, Owen Nicholls. And the 4th rock thrower is Tyler McTavish. Matching up against the team out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Throwing the Red Stones, lead Cam Olofsson. Second, Elias Humanicki. Third, Dallas Burgess. And the skip is Jordan McDonald. Taking a look at these teams' road to the finals, Tori, Team Nicholls undefeated so far in this event. Went 4-0 in round robin and kept that going with a 7-4 win over Team Garner in the quarterfinals and followed that up with a tight 5-4 victory over McDougall in the semis to earn their spot here in this championship.
Yeah, you'd have to think that they're coming in feeling pretty comfortable as the top seed, coming off 2 wins. They just want to keep the momentum going.
But no slouch on the opposite side of the ice. They come up against Team McDonald. Maybe not quite as an impressive event here so far. 3-1 in the round robin. Followed that up with a 7-6 close victory over Team Rao in the quarters. And then 6-4 over the team from Quebec, Team Tremblay, in the semifinals to earn their spot here in this championship final. But don't let that fool you. This team has been on an absolute heater all year long. A 43-12 season record, PointsBet semifinalists, the Saville finalists, Duluth finalists, and the U25 Canadian champions. They've been through it all, it seems, this year, and I think they'll be ready for whatever Nicholls is able to throw at them here in this final.
Yeah, I agree.
So taking a look at our other championship matchups here at the Oshawa Curling Club in the U21 women's final, we do have the top 2 seeds facing off in this championship match as Team Tarek from Winnipeg, Manitoba faces off against Team Vivier from the Navin Curling Club just outside of Ottawa. Also on the ice, we do have our U18 championship matches playing. Team Benning will take on Team Jewel in the boys' final, and in the girls' final, it is Team McClelland taking on Team Gallardo. It's going to be a fun one for all of you there at home. Stick with us. We're going to take a really short break, but when we come back, end 1 action of the U21 men's champion.
Hey, Stu Sells Teams followers. I'm at my brand new listing here at 6C Indian Grove, and I'm so blown away I have fallen over, and I can't take my eyes off this gorgeous, original, molded ceiling that is absolutely stunning. We are bringing this 1911 Grand Estate to market, and it is going to blow your mind. Let me get up and show you what I'm talking about. Look at this woodwork. When they did the renos, they actually took all this wood down, they sent it to Montreal, had it professionally refinished and stained, and they reinstalled it. Like, it is absolutely breathtaking. The pocket doors, the lead glass French doors, it's so unique, this home. It is a grand old estate. The top 3rd floor is a beautiful prime retreat with big closets, its own bathroom, soaker tub, walk out to a balcony. You go to the 2nd floor, 3 large bedrooms, wraparound office, floor to ceiling windows, gorgeous view. And then this is like entertaining central. Actually, the Oscar-winning film JFK was filmed in this living room. It's had multiple movies, commercials, and then the dining room is so grand, and the parlor, and oh my God, there's so much to tell you about this amazing home. You gotta come and see it. And you know the extra bonus? Corner lot, laneway housing potential, single car garage, and a full separate legal 1-bedroom apartment in the basement you can rent out. So look, we're right in the heart of Ronse's High Park. You can walk to the park, it's just down the road. Great shops, great cafes. It's such a beautiful, stately home that you have to come look at it. So go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, the virtual tour, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
As we take a look at Owen Nicholls in the hack, the team's itching to get out there, starting a little bit ahead of schedule. So we pick up action here in this championship final halfway through the first end. And Tori, it's been a bit of a fun one already. Jordan McDonald loaded up the house, was sitting 3. A great shot by Owen Nicholls on his last, a triple to clear the rings. That one just not sticking around, but already showing that maybe we're in for some great curling here in this final.
Yeah, there's no doubt that both these teams are really good with those upweight hits, but they also, I think, sometimes venture into that aggressive strategy. So I think we're going to see a lot of Roxon play this game.
What's been most impressive, I think, to me is the play of the Nicholls team, doing this with just 3 players and marching through. You know, there's been a lot of work done by the solo sweeper throughout this event, but they've managed to make their way through undefeated and have to be the team that you have to look at and go, how'd they do it?
Yeah, we've talked a little bit over the weekend. We've seen a few teams out here with 3, with it being the holiday season. Some of the players are away on vacation, but I find it to be a bit of an advantage in the short term. You get those extra rocks to throw, so you get that better feel underneath your feet. The disadvantage, of course, comes with that one sweeper. You're doing all the work. You have to keep an eye out on your own physical strength and whether or not you start to tire out at the end of these long events. So they seem to be doing great so far, but something to keep an eye on.
I think he's always.
Yeah. Well, when we had Jordan McDonald in the booth the other night, Rob, we heard him call Liam a beast on the broom. So Liam's holding his own pretty good. So it looks like we're seeing the run back here by Tyler McTavish.
Yeah, I really like this, especially in the first end. If you could try and play the freeze, but that draw by Jordan, very well made to above the tee line. If you ever don't make the freeze perfect, Jordan sinks another one. Suddenly you're drawing the button against 2. Great opportunity here to play the run back, even if you don't make contact with the one in the rings. Should have a fairly straightforward shot on your second one and at least reduce the risk. Tyler McTavish, the 4th rock thrower here for Team Nicholls.
Curl. Good try.
Just go by that red stone by Jordan McDonald.
Yeah, unfortunately, worst case scenario there, just misses the run back, but keeps that guard up mostly in the way. Looks as though that red may be half exposed, but Jordan McDonald's going to sink another one around this yellow, try to make Tyler draw the button against 2. Team Nicholls, with the better round robin record, secured themselves the top seed for the playoffs, and as such, they do begin with hammer here in this final.
Same shot. Yeah, we have the button to work with. Probably same shot.
So Jordan McDonald with his last here in the first end. Looking to maybe take off a few feet, but I think this is more of a line shot. Get it behind that guard and sit 2.
It's 15-5, and it takes them almost, was that top 4?
Their first one or their second?
Their second was 15-5.
Looks to be full top 12.
You got it.
These teams did have the chance to practice before this game. Both teams getting a 5-minute practice, mostly focused on learning that draw weight to the button. So I'd expect Tyler should be pretty close on this one. He'll need a piece of the button, though, to score 1 here in the first. Tardif, the sweeper, on it early.
Mine's all you. All you.
Doesn't seem to mind it, though.
Looks close. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I cook it?
Liam backing right off at the top
Sit
of the
down.
house.
Sorry, Tyler.
Looks like
His question was whether he cooked it or not, and he may have worked on it a little too hard.
So it is a steal of 1 for Team McDonald to open
Sorry,
scoring here in the championship final. After a short break, we'll be right back with the start of the second.
Peace of mind, the life you want, and financial independence. At World Financial Group, we believe your path to any of these goals is paved by financial knowledge. That's why our agents spend every day empowering individuals and families of all backgrounds with the knowledge to create the life they want. No matter your financial goals, WFG can help you own your future. Visit worldfinancialgroup.com to learn more.
Cam Olofsson delivers the lead stones for Team McDonald. A student at the University of Manitoba studying accounting. And I think we saw maybe a little bit of the downside of having only 1 sweeper there in that first end. Sometimes you can find yourself getting caught a little bit with your head down. You usually rely on that second sweeper to be the weight judger in that regard, especially on those precise draws. Liam overcooking that draw just a little bit, you heard him say. Slips a little bit deep, leads to that steal of 1 for Team McDonald.
Liam Tardif making a nice hit and roll here in the second end.
Talking to Jordan McDonald before the game, as you mentioned, they've been on an incredible heater, but they're so busy right now. They finished this event. They're going to go play in the Golden Wrench in Arizona, get back from Arizona to go to Guelph to play in the Slam, finish the Slam, then they've got to head back home because the provincials are not too far away after that. And meanwhile, they still do have to find some time to go to school.
Yeah, and also, I'll add to that, if they win this event, earning a trip to Switzerland in the middle of February.
Yeah, that's wedged in there too, isn't it?
I think school might be pretty far down on the pecking order at this time.
Well, they're having the season that every junior team hopes to have coming out of juniors, so can't really complain too much there.
And we mentioned in the lead up to this game, an outstanding year so far for Team McDonald. Semi-finalists at the PointsBet event, finalists in Duluth and Red Deer, and the U25 national champions. And those aren't, Those are junior spiels. A lot of those events, PointsBet, Saville, Duluth, those are events with some of the top men's teams in the world, and they're succeeding in them. So plenty of confidence. This team's riding high, and I think they're going to be a tough competitor here in this final.
And in the future, too, just to keep an eye on them as they progress. I mean, they're learning so much now, as you said, getting to play against some of those really high-level men's teams can only help them in the long run.
Board. Board. Easy board. Board. Easy.
Nice. Dallas Burgess really trying to keep this one straight. Looked like he managed to do that.
Yeah, I didn't have that light. I didn't have that light, but. You got it, buddy.
Tyler McTavish calling the double here. And not shaping up how he wanted, so it looks like we're gonna try and get a blank, but this rock really needs to curl to catch a piece.
Yeah, just a little bit of outward motion there on the release, has no chance of coming back. We've noticed all weekend long, Tori, that the ice very release sensitive. Any motion inside or out is going to look a lot worse at the far end of the sheet. Especially today, we've noticed the ice a little bit straighter than the rest of the weekend.
Even if you come to it, it's fine. I got quite a bit of weight.
Elias Humanicki trying to make a split, I believe was the call.
Lot of weight.
At this point, you're not going to get to an ideal situation for a steal where you have a center guard up and a bunch of rocks buried behind. So the idea here is just to keep the Reds spread out as much as possible. Don't allow Team Nicholls the opportunity to make a couple doubles and get out of it.
That was a great shot by Elias. Really good sweep by Cam, too.
Oh. Oh. Curl!
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 5 points. Yeah.
Just gonna go under that one there on the left side of the screen.
Okay.
I know. I think just keep doing what you're doing and expect that we're gonna win. Because even Scotia did 11-7 and we held it.
Lock him heavy again.
It's close.
Hearing the sweeper is really liking the weight on this one.
Rip.
I'm looking forward for Team
Line's
McDonald
good. Girl.
in this season. They have
Girl.
earned a berth
Girl.
into the Manitoba Men's Provincial Tankard later on at the end of January, early February, and how that ties into this event, and especially that trip to Switzerland, if they do win this championship final and earn that right to represent Canada at the Swiss Cup, that trip to Switzerland returns on the Monday before the Brier.
Get back!
So taking a look at that
Yeah.
Manitoba Men's
clean.
Tankard,
Whoa.
likely if they are to win that event, which I think it's fair to say they're probably one of the two favorites there between them and Reed Carruthers. I believe the decision was made that they will select to go to the Brier instead of the trip to Switzerland. I can't blame them for that in the slightest.
Well, it's a good problem to have, but you gotta win to make that a problem.
Absolutely, and of course their competition will be no slouch, and Reed Carruthers and plenty of other teams as well will be looking to wear the Buffalo at the Briar in Kelowna this year. Matt Dunstone, of course, not in attendance as he already has his berth to the Briar booked.
Have some snacks.
Braden Calvert is another strong team out of Manitoba too that will certainly want to make a little noise.
Absolutely made it all the way to the final, I believe, last year before losing to Brad Jacobs in a very tight matchup, if I remember correctly.
They probably just
Imagine
robbed.
Houston yeah, want redemption.
I like that.
She's quick.
This McDonald team, though, actually coached by William Lyburn, who has his own storied career of Manitoba men's tankards and experience there, so I'm sure he'll do what he can to help them through it.
Jordan saying he's kind of their coach slash fifth if
Top eight,
needed.
top four. Line's good. T. Close.
Willie's been playing a lot of
Back
mixed
four.
doubles with his daughter.
Slow carve.
Aggressive call here by Tyler McTavish to play the draw around the center guard. Unfortunately, Owen Nicholls just throwing it a little bit heavy, but looks like it's still sat down for shot stone.
Well, they'll take a look at it.
Yeah, we'll get
it looks pretty close.
Gonna get
Quicker
some
than I thought.
clarification,
Yeah, me too.
hopefully from Dallas
50.
Burgess or Jordan in the house right now.
Not sure if it necessarily affects the call. I think either way you're going to see Jordan try and sink a draw to the top of the forefoot, but good to have in the back of your mind, know who's shot. Of course, if you aren't shot, you need to be that much more precise with the draw. Might also affect the turn that they throw.
That red rock that's in there, when he hit and rolled, you just stood back here.
I was going to say on first look it looked yellow, but then from the overhead looking reddish. So
Opening the snacks. Yeah, you were sitting right here. Oh, yeah, I was opening the snacks.
I'm going to say yellow. I've never been afraid to make a call.
Tori,
I need that overhead to come back up again, but from this angle, it looks like it's from up in the booth. It looks yellow, but I'd say it looks red with the overhead. Just to go against you,
Wow.
boy, that's the way to. That's what you call couching your bet right there.
At least someone in the booth will be right. That's always a good sign.
I got close.
Jordan McDonald
Close.
is first here in the second.
Easy. Clean. Just clean. Just clean.
It's all there. All there. All there.
We're back four.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Very good. Girl.
Clearing the guard by a few inches.
Yep. Keep going.
Let it finish.
That settled in nicely.
Now Nicholls taking an extra look.
So you can hear Owen Nicholls and Tyler McTavish thinking that it's red.
Boo. Either way, that draw made so well by Jordan McDonald. Impossible to chase with either turn, but especially that in turn we've been seeing Tori running fairly straight with any sort of weight on it. So deciding instead to play this run back, looked like they were signaling you might be able to get all the reds if you hit it perfect, but definitely want to get that one off of the forefoot.
Narrowly misses that yellow at the back of the house.
That's okay. That's fine. I see.
Good throw.
Nice, maybe. Close. Maybe it actually curls there a tiny bit. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's... No.
Looks like the call here, Tori, is to come down onto this red stone. Would love to bump it onto the tee line somewhere in this area. Roll a little bit over, leave sort of everything half buried around the guard, top 8 and on the button. Force
like
the
this shot
in-turn
call.
draw to the button by Tyler.
Yeah, I like this shot call a lot. Forcing him to throw that in-turn draw. We've seen that probably be the trickiest sheet on this, or trickiest part of the sheet during this tournament. So
I think so.
I think this is a very smart play. Looking to throw maybe a foot more than he did on his last.
Line's
You have
good.
a few options too. If this happens to track straight, you can bump it to the button. Really, as long as you don't leave a wide open double, ends up as a good result.
It's not
Straight.
gonna do anything crazy out here.
Yep.
I didn't see anything.
Hard.
Weight maybe looking a little
Hard.
bit light to get that bump.
Curl. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
That's
Really
pretty
nice shot there by Jordan.
Yeah, not quite what they were looking for, but still a great result. To block off any path to the forefoot, you now can't play the nose hit on that shot stone left of the center line.
Draw? Yeah, it's kind
So
of
it's going to be an open draw to the forefoot for Tyler McTavish. However, on the side of the sheet that hasn't really been played so far this game, so you have to question exactly what the speed is going to be.
I don't think it'll be
We've
incredibly
seen this
difficult.
in-turn path run very quick all weekend. But we'll see here as Tyler McTavish with his final stone of the second is looking for one.
Line's good.
Easy! Really wide!
Line's good.
Line's
I have
good.
to go a bit. Easy. Straight. Gotta go wait. Hard, then. Hard. Hard, yes.
Weight
Team
seems
back
to be
forward.
close.
That's a clutch draw.
Absolutely.
Very
That
nice shot by Tyler.
is well done by Tyler McTavish. A great judge by Liam Tardif sees it right down to the side of the button. And we're all tied up here after 2 in this championship.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club. And I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series. But you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
But no, that's a good consistent.
It's not.
So fantastic draw there for Tyler McTavish. At the end of that second end,
Either laugh
Tori,
with it or jump
that
off the break,
has
one
to
of the
build up the confidence going through the rest
I'd rather
of
laugh.
this final. One of my, personal rules when you start to get deep in the playoffs is just do whatever you do. Don't let the game get out of hand early. Keep it close. Wait for your chances. You don't want to find yourself in a position where you're down 3 or 4 after 2, which certainly could have happened there. Needed the full forefoot and had to draw down a path that hadn't been used all game long, but an excellent guess on the weight. Excellent judge by Liam Tardif. Sees it right to the button for one.
Yeah, and that fights off any case of the yips you might have playing in a championship.
Line's good!
Now that's got to be there going, okay, I've got that in my pocket. I know how to do that.
Absolutely, and it's not like Team McTavish is unaware of the success that Jordan McDonald has had this season, but it's great to see that, that's not adding to the pressure, not causing them to maybe play tight. They're making some great shots so far this game and sticking right with them.
Weight's
Yeah,
good.
let's not
I
forget
got good weight.
Team Nicholls' own curling
Weight's good.
accomplishments as well. Very
Can't hurt it,
successful at
really.
the U18 and early
Let it go, man.
junior level, including being Liam and Owen curling together a little bit in U18s, having a 2023 provincial championship, 2023 and 2024 U18 nationals, and the 2023 Canada Winter Games winning the bronze.
And just so many avenues nowadays for these young curlers to get experience on the big stage internationally. It feels like
Really hard.
almost every team we've had featured this week, some sort of provincial championship experience at the U18 Nationals,
Line's good.
U21 Nationals, Canada Games,
Take a look.
playing in this event before. We have people here who have played in the Swiss Cup in previous years.
Down.
Really, a rising tide lifts all ships, and the effort that has been put into growing the U18 level by multiple organizations has been phenomenal over the last 5 to 6 years.
Great success.
Hard, Scotia.
Cam Olofsson trying to make a freeze here.
Weight's good. Weight's good. Weight's nice.
And the curl like a
Hold
little
it.
bit. I know. It ran too. Yeah.
It's gotta sit. It's gotta sit. No. It's gotta sit.
Little bounce off, but still in a pretty okay spot for now. But we're likely going to see Team McTavish freeze to that, maybe a small bump to get it off of their own yellow.
Line's good. Ooh. Distance. Line's good. Line's still good. Hard. Hard.
This one looking very good.
Nice.
Really great
This
sweep
sweep, Bo.
by Owen.
That's a good shot.
And Tyler past the hog line.
It's the first time he's made
We
me
make
do
3 in a
3
row.
full sweeps in a row.
16-3. Yeah. It's good.
It's there.
Low line. Low line. Yep.
Weight's good.
Go a bit. Take go a bit. Line's good. Weight's good. Weight's good. Line's good. Weight's good. Yep. Hard good.
Great
That's good.
sweep by Cam and Dallas.
Some excellent shot making here to start the third.
I don't think anybody's missed a shot yet.
No, who's going to blink first is really the question. Right now, I have to prefer the yellow setup, if I'm being
like a
honest.
square.
Just with that yellow stone in the top of the 8-foot. That's something that Team Nicholls, is going to be able to use. That's something you can tap back, maybe run into those red stones to remove them
Do you
from
like
play.
that? Ladder freeze. Freeze to what? The yellow? I don't know what the angles look like. First call is fine. A little bump. T. Okay.
They got 50s on yours.
Okay.
Tolerance probably light.
Yeah, probably. That's not.
Line's good.
Top 12.
Curl. Distance.
Tight.
Hard straight.
I think we just saw 3 different sweeping techniques there from Liam.
Yeah, that one
Yep.
just ticking off the
Yep,
guard.
yep.
But
Okay, my bad, Owen.
even that,
Good
that's
weight.
a pretty good result.
Good spot.
Like top 8.
It's not terrible.
Top 8.
That's what you love to see out of
weight's probably
teams,
fine,
especially at
Top
this
8.
age level, is the attention to detail. Not only
Maybe top 4.
trying to make every shot, but understanding what the right tolerances are. Yes, that one touches the guard, but you know, knowing that a little bit light, anything that ends up in the top of the 12, top of the 8 foot is something that is usable and is a benefit to you moving forward.
Same shot.
So even though the shot that was called isn't made, that one does end up in a very good spot for Team Nicholls.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, nothing.
Yes, line, hard line, hard line.
Weight's good.
Hard line.
It's pretty heavy.
Hard line. Hard line.
Pretty
Poor
heavy.
Elias calling them all right out of his hand.
This is the straight spot on the sheet, so if there's ever a spot he's going to be able to hold it, it's here, but just touches the guard. Moves it about 2 inches and spins over into the side of the 12-foot. Not the result you're looking for, though, if you're Team McDonald. Team McTavish now with the opportunity to really take control of this end, I think.
Okay.
Or like this.
You know, we've talked a lot about the
mind
speed
it.
of the ice here this weekend, Tori, and
I kind of like the guard.
I gotta say I
2.5.
took a little bit of time between the semifinals and went out and practiced, wondering, well, what's so hard? Why are a lot of these players struggling to make the adjustment? And I think it took me about 10 to 12 rocks until I finally got one to stop above the tee line. So I think I got to keep my mouth shut now up here. I understand what's going
Heavy
on
clean.
down there. The ice surface is fantastic. I enjoyed throwing on it, but
Heavy flow.
definitely something that takes a little bit of adjustment.
Line's good.
Well, Nathan Sutton and his crew have done a terrific job with the ice throughout the weekend.
Top 12. Top 12.
Freeze. Straight. Freeze again. Yep. Yes.
That's my fault.
So if you're Team McDonald here, not necessarily the best setup that
Yellow.
you could have going for you.
Like 3/4.
Gotta look at start changing things around.
Yeah, I would have loved if
Okay.
Liam Tardif could have gotten that Yellowstone just by that other yellow in the top of the 8 foot for Team Nicholls. Would have been much better than where it ended up. But yeah, you're getting a little worried here. If you're Jordan, the front of the ring's very clogged up, so finding it difficult to see a way in there later on, deciding best course of action is to try and blow this up, open it up for themselves. This is over curling. We'll get a few. Removes one of their own stones, keeps a yellow there. Probably not the result that Dallas was hoping for, but honestly, as I look at it, I wouldn't be too upset if I were them. Now the guard's out of the way. Yes, Team Nicholls could come down, make a short run back, remove the red, possibly sit 3 or 4, but then everything is wide open. Team McDonald definitely has the skill set to make a double or a triple and easily get out of this one.
Either guard or I'm thinking like back
Just
4 on
wondering,
that right
did
yellow.
yellow spin on at the top of the house? Oh, it's pretty close. from this angle, and it's the closest that we've seen that we've questioned.
Yeah, we do see a little bit of white space, but of course this camera is not directly over the edge of the ring, so it's very possible that it is in. Right now, the rock that I think you're worried about if your Team Nicholls is this yellow one here. If it was Team McDonald's chance to throw, they could easily come down here, make this yellow, hit the red. That goes out to the right-hand side. This other yellow escapes over here. Suddenly, you have this red on the left-hand side, the red in the forefoot, and your shooter would stick around, so all of a sudden you'd have 3 red stones. That's the shot that I think Team Nicholls needs to be careful of. Make sure they take away from Team McDonald.
I don't think that red one in the middle goes.
It might, very possible that it does. It depends exactly where you hit that top yellow. Very possible that this one does start spinning this way. But even if it does happen to spin out, you have your shooter. You have that one over on the left.
Yep, yes,
Possibility for 2.
Drag it out. Drag it out. Really hard. Keep it out there. Keep going.
It's too busy looking at your drawings, Matt. I missed the call. Rob, did you see the call?
Call is to guard that.
They're just guarding.
Stone.
Okay.
But Owen getting, I think, a little bit tight to the broom on release. Liam Tardif doing
just made his
everything he
call.
can to pull that stone out, but it's just not enough. Over curls, and very quickly Jordan calls that double.
Just aboard weight, though.
Yeah, that's a bit. You do have these rocks are very lively. We've seen that all weekend. Board feels like not quite enough to remove 2 yellow stones. You're moving 3 rocks along the way. I thought I'd see something closer to a control or a normal. But board definitely gives you a little bit more control with your sweepers, especially if you want to get a little bit to the inside.
Alex Humaniki working hard to try and make this one curl. Maybe did it a little too well, I don't know. Great shot by Dallas.
Unlocks that red stone from the yellow, pushes it out to the side of the forefoot. There is a red corner guard up in the way, so it's not exposed enough for a hit for Jordan McDonald later.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he gets that.
There's a way to make a red double there in the center.
And that yellow might go in.
I like
With
straight
that
guarding
corner freeze there.
Yeah. I mean, all his draw paths are pretty good.
I mean, he has like 20 runs, so I mean,
Ended up in a pretty good spot.
I think we just guard the easy shot, let him play something.
I think so,
Guard
but
the
if you
whole
look at the
tap-up, I like
situation
that.
right now, I guess the question that Owen Nicholls might have for Jordan is, how do you get 2? Obviously, the easiest shot is just to come down and tap this top red stone somewhere into the pocket or angle it onto the yellow on the left-hand side of the forefoot. But if you guard that, what's your second option? And barring some sort of long run back on those guards, I'm not seeing much. There might be a combination as we look at the overhead on the right-hand side, that yellow just short of the rings. There's a red right above it. So you might be able to go tap onto that red stone top of the 8-foot. I guess we'll see if this shot is made. Tyler McTavish throwing the guard.
3. Yep. 3. Okay, whoa. Just let it stop. Make. Sit.
Looks like this
Okay.
one curled enough.
That's what I was saying, yeah, the internet.
How do we give ourselves 2 shots? Well, does that give ourselves 2 shots? Right now, I think I have this for the hole for possibly a pile.
Can hear Tyler commenting, These guys are in my head. I don't know what to do, and that he's calling the game a little different. I think that's something that he's going to have to figure out
till A2 buried, eh?
for
No, he doesn't.
the game. Try and get
So hard.
from a Team Nicholls side of it. Try and get calling a little more towards your game, not playing into Jordan's here.
But
I kind of like this double.
Feels like a little bit of an odd end for both teams.
Yeah,
you
see
want
both
to stay
teams
right
sort of
there.
struggle to find a shot at one point or another this end.
Like, yeah, at least we have. Run anything with this?
I mean, if you plant the yellow, that's good. But hard. I don't think that's that bad. Yeah. I just don't know what that does. Dallas. The top, yeah. And then you can play this on, yeah, okay, sure. You gotta plant it though, eh? Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of discussion over this shot.
That corner run is definitely there.
Yeah, it looks like the final decision was to come in off of this
Yeah, it looks close.
that yellow stone just out of the house into the one at the top of the 12-foot?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so.
Would definitely open up a path to the 4-foot for 2 on his second.
Lead. Whoa, girls. Girl.
This one's got a curl.
Hard. Whoa,
Shit.
whoa.
Double? Alright. Yep. I mean, perhaps. Do you ever like? Yeah, maybe. Could do that. I mean, if you make it, it's real good.
If you make it, it's beautiful.
Like he's gonna play that for maybe 2.
And even if you end up just sticking nose, it's not terrible.
Okay, yeah. I think you throw it with feel though, because you want to lose.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, this shot that I think they're discussing
Yeah.
scares me a lot. Tori, looking at it, looks like the call is to maybe send this red one into the shot stone. Hope is to catch it thick enough that the shooter rolls out over the top of the yellow. This red one on the button goes underneath, but I'm seeing a very real possibility. If you ever hit it a little too thick, run it in thin onto this red stone, could jam on this yellow one here. Red goes into yellow. Might lose it still at the back, but this yellow could be lost. With those guards up, I guess even if that's the case, I could see a
slippery.
possibility here where it could end up as a draw for 4. I may be a little pessimistic, but I don't know if you see the same thing I do.
I don't know how this turns for 4.
Yep.
That's where you lost.
Yep.
Yes.
So this one's overcurled. Maybe not.
Good.
Nice shot by Tyler McTavish. You didn't draw that one up, did you?
Well, no, he actually did hit that second one thin like I was worried about, but hit it so thin he rolled underneath that second yellow.
Almost.
Looking at that long run back to sit 2.
Well, I mean,
Whatever you like, Jordan.
We're coming off the
or
side door.
coming off his own.
One in the 12-foot to the left of the screen.
I think it certainly is there. Those red and yellows are,
That's
the red
way
and
hard.
yellow there are pretty even though.
Yeah, that's
But we know he can throw the weight to make it.
Absolutely. If any team here is going to be able to make this shot, it is Jordan McDonald.
Where's it?
His upweight ability
Intern,
is
you're gonna-
not
You
in
don't think so?
question, but
Isn't it
definitely
just the
just makes it that much harder.
Looks like it's what they've chosen to play.
I think you have to hit about a thick half here with peel weight.
Yep.
Coming with pace.
Hard! 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 Yellow, yellow, yellow. Go,
Yellow,
go,
yellow,
go,
yellow.
go,
Hard,
go,
hard,
go,
hard,
go,
hard.
Go, 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 go.
Kick it far enough?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
Try.
Really great attempt there by Jordan McDonald.
Yeah, I
Just hit
think
it a little too thick.
a touch too thick. Pretty close to as a good an attempt as he could make at it, but just got a little tight of the broom out of the hand. That yellow sticks around in the forefoot, so a steal of 1 for Team Nicholls here in the third. They take a 2-1 lead after 3 ends up.
Peace of mind, the life you want, and financial independence. At World Financial Group, we believe your path to any of these goals is paved by financial knowledge. That's why our agents spend every day empowering individuals and families of all backgrounds with the knowledge to create the life they want. No matter your financial goals, WFG can help you own your future. Visit worldfinancialgroup.com to learn more.
We get a look at Liam Tardif as he prepares to throw first stones here in the fourth. And boy, was that end a bit of a brain buster. Plenty of rocks in play. We were talking, Rob, you said in the break there, got messy early. Neither team really able to escape. Stayed messy the whole way. But at the end of the day, turned out a steal of 1 for Team Nicholls. And Tori, you stated that it seemed like they were a little bit on top of the world, seemed very happy with the result, and just oozing confidence here going into the fourth.
Yeah, but Team McDonald is only down 1.
I was debating getting the
It's
time or
not
but the time's
a
coming in,
huge
so it's
lead
not
that Team Nicholls has, so they need to remember that and, keep themselves
Mine's
a
fine.
little maybe on the calmer
Mine's
side
fine.
with that.
I think you can go a bit. Mine's good.
So there are 4 championship matches ongoing here at the Oshawa Curling Club. We want to keep you updated on all of the scores as we progress through these games. So going left to right, starting on sheet 3, the U18 men's championship match. Team Benning currently holding a 3-1 lead over Team Jewel. Of course, our feature game on sheet 4, as you know, Team Nicholls with a 2-1 lead over Team McDonald. But moving over to sheet 5, it is the U21 women's championship match. And over there, I believe 2-0 lead. I believe that's for Team Vivier. Just looking at the colors, looks like they've called a timeout. So yes, Team Vivier holding a 2-0 lead over Team Tarek out of Manitoba. And over in the U18 women's final, teams McClellan and Gallardo, they're tied 2-2 after the third end.
Line, hard line. Line's okay.
Easy.
Line's good,
Cameron
line's good,
Larson
line's
here
good.
with his
Line's
second.
good.
Room. Line's
Switch.
good, line's good.
Go ahead, then.
Curl,
Curl.
Gotta curl.
Gotta go a mile.
Really gotta curl.
Gotta go a mile.
Gotta curl till it stops. Good.
Hard to
Gotta
stop.
go.
Hard to stop. Gotta go. Hard.
Gotta go big
Gotta go
time.
hard to
Hard. Keep
bury
moving.
this one.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go,
Imagine
go,
we're gonna see Tyler choose to chase it.
Great sweep.
Okay. much you have?
A little more than a quarter. Something like that.
This is a shot that we haven't seen from too many teams this week, but I really like it. If you have the opportunity to deal with that situation over on the corner early and you're confident, why not go for it? This one, definitely a little tight out of the hand, though. Need to avoid removing that guard.
Looks like they will hit the guard. Jordan McDonald is going to get it to touch the sideline.
It's behind the guard now.
Pretty good tick. Don't see too many of those anymore nowadays.
Just a rage.
Really, just draw.
That's probably
We
the
hit,
best
we leave
call.
the
Try to
half
be above the
rocker.
T-line, top four, top button.
Think we ought to just draw.
Yeah, with those two yellows sitting around, it can be really easy to get
Top
sort
four.
of sucked into wanting to hit one of them. Your best case scenario would be to hit the Yellowstone back four, maybe roll to the other side of the 8-foot. But that just asks for maybe a little bit of extra precision.
Line's good.
That Yellowstone in the back 4-foot, not something you
line.
necessarily have to worry about.
Hey, wait
Now,
only.
should
Line's
be exposed for
good.
quite a while this end. We'll get the chance
Wait
to hit
only.
it later. Why
Line's
not
good.
seize the initiative while you have the chance? Put this top
Hard.
four and get a great
16-1.
position.
It's good.
Line's perfect. Don't, no, it's never curl. Yes, you already shot
Needs
guys.
to stop. And it does. Looks like it's dead buried behind that guard.
Yes! Close! Close!
Whoa. T.
Where?
T.
Yep!
Yep.
Yes!
Coming off.
Yes!
Top four.
Line's good.
Line's good.
This
Always
one's
straight
looking
though.
good.
Always straight though.
Yep.
Straight,
Want
straight.
to keep the angle
Yes,
on the
yes,
red. Don't want to
yes.
overcurl the nose.
Look like it will slightly overcurl, but
I think it's still
I
good
think it's
enough.
okay.
Sorry.
Be a little worried if it curled another inch or two and angled that yellow-red combination onto that
wanna
back
bounce
stone,
off.
you'd be a bit more worried. As it is, would likely make contact with that back yellow, but you could still remove that red if you had the chance.
Line's good.
Definitely there. Top
Roll
four.
in.
Line only.
Rim. Whoa. Whoa.
Top four. Small bounce.
Whoa. Curl.
Bouncing.
Curl.
Mike.
Curl. Clean. Straight.
Bouncing a hair.
Straight.
Bouncing a hair.
Hard. Hard. Spin.
Ooh, got a nice little spin back.
That is huge. If that
Change that
thing
angle.
didn't spin back, it would have been a very poor result for Team McDonald, but as it is, spins back onto the button, currently sitting 2 red.
That's just so
Well,
lucky.
looks like the luck from Liam Tardif's board weight hit just came back for Team McDonald, giving them that extra spin.
Maybe back line.
Sure. Okay.
I like this shot, Tori. Try to play down to this redstone on the button. What's really important here is not just playing the freeze. If you play the freeze onto the redstone, likely with the hitting ability of Team McDonald, they'd be able to blast it out and that redstone back of the button wouldn't go anywhere. But if you can come onto the nose with,
Curl.
back 12, backline weight, unlock that back Yellowstone into the 8-foot, will give you the opportunity to remove that red.
Well, this has got the weight to unlock the back yellow.
Straight, whoa.
Looking a little more
Good.
like maybe a space type
toss,
weight
bud.
in between the back line and the hack.
One more.
Yeah, push that Yellowstone a little bit further than you would have liked. You would have loved to keep it in the 8-foot, out counting that Redstone over on the side. I thought we might see Jordan play a similar type of shot with just sort of a heavy draw, but instead looks like they've decided to go with a hack weight, kill that back red, but stay on the nose.
Lead! Curl! Curl!
I don't think if you bump that red stone
Really
anywhere
gotta
that it's
go.
going to help you right now.
Really
so.
gotta go. Right to it. Right to it. Never stop. Oh no. That's not good. Sit. All right.
Interesting setup.
Yeah, what you're worried about right now, if you're Team Nicholls, is Jordan really has 2 ways to get at that Yellowstone back of the button. In-offs on both sides. So I think you have to try and get a second one in there. Play a hit and roll off either one of the reds. I do think the one that Tyler's looking at is definitely the easier one. Hit and roll this underneath that mess in the top of the house.
10. Hair on. 9-5.
Yes.
Yes. 10.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Curl.
Girl. Girl.
Roll. Roll. Roll.
Hard.
He gets the
All right,
roll,
beautiful.
second shot.
That'll be, bud. I guess
Whatever
the other
punch
shot is
you're all
this
red
one.
out if you make that.
Probably going around the horn.
Okay.
The in-off?
I think I like this one.
Great. I just want to see it.
Half does something good. Like,
Yeah, I just want to see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can see enough of this Yellowstone
Yeah,
on the
okay,
button just to
I think
make
if you
the
hit the
straight double
sticker,
on the
it-
yellows.
Yeah.
Looks like
at
it's
least
only
like
about,
it
what,
gets
half,
into here and it
Is there a
probably
half
lines
open,
this
maybe
right
even
out.
less behind that
What?
guard?
Is a hole I can go?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
Like if you're going through the
Instead,
hole, you're
option
probably
number
only
2 that they
rolling to
seem to
there.
be looking at is to come
Whatever you
in
see.
off of this
Or we play
redstone
something like that.
I don't like that.
over on the left-hand
Okay,
side
well
of
let's
the
make
house.
this then.
Try to roll up into this sort
What
of
turn
area.
and what
Sit
what
shot.
turn?
Probably this.
I like that turn, yeah. Half a rock.
Big shot here for third, Dallas Burgess.
Yep. Real hard. Hard cam.
Need a half rock.
Watch it, watch it. I don't know.
Oh,
My goodness.
so close. Just got a little tight of the broom and rolled right through the hole.
Why do we have to throw 6 seconds at that? What about this for us?
Maybe lucky that he at least caught a piece of both of those yellows on the way through. So enough to
Yep.
bump that Yellowstone
I think he's probably throwing that right now.
out of at least hitting 2.
Guard.
Looks as though it is just that one
going on?
backside of
I'm
the
just
button at the
saying, like,
moment.
If we're up there, that's pretty tough to squeak it through everything, right?
He also has something off this. If he gets up,
I don't think he has
to
much
here,
off of
it's probably
No, I
there.
think this goes.
Probably there
like
for
this goes
two.
with it.
that. Maybe, yeah.
It's there for 2.
I actually, I don't like the guard now, because I think this is possible.
I also think if we do make this really good, I could have a shot to sit a bundle at the end of the day.
It's looking scary for him,
You're
too.
just
Yeah.
throwing here,
No, I don't like freezing. I like eliminating some reds.
but then he can't hit here.
Yeah, hold up. Well, I might as well just
What I'm
make the
seeing,
hit.
Tori,
That's probably
is
better.
If he's throwing against
to
a bundle
come
of yellows,
down
I'm happy.
with
Yeah.
whatever weight you want, really.
Like if we
Make
that
contact
really
with this
good,
yellow stone and
if,
roll
like, he
to
only has one in there,
this
right?
position. Almost try to be corner freezed on this
Yeah, you
red
could play it- you
stone
might
top
make-
of the
you
button.
You could play just a
Essentially
little
run this yellow back
Could
onto
literally
the
just play
red.
T-line weight.
Likely sticks around somewhere here. You might even be sitting 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
But I
let's play
think the
forward.
really
How are you
important
leaving it
part
triple?
of
Or
all of
Liam,
that is
move.
to get a Yellowstone somewhere around here.
here.
Like,
Where you have this connection between the yellow and the reds
Yeah.
that you might be able to use later on to remove that red stone. or at
Yeah, I
least
think that's-
you have a small stagger blocking the button.
If you're
I leave him that.
Team Nicholls, I think that's
don't love
exactly
that.
what you want to play.
I just.
That's a lot of yellow in the house for one lonely red if you make that.
You ever just throw hack? Hey, Tyler? You ever just throw hack? Or do you like board?
Board's all good, so we can get a little more roll.
You got it. Heavy board! Close, close!
Close, close.
Board! Yep! Yep! Board! Whoa! Curl! Curl! Whoa! Curl! Curl!
Want to get this to the inside of that yellow.
Whoa, 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 clean. Good.
I think maybe would have liked that to get that just an inch more to the inside,
Good
but
throw.
looking at it, Tori, maybe that's being a little bit picky. I think you're pretty happy with the situation.
I think that's pretty good.
Yes.
Can you ever come in thin off that wide one?
Could have popped in the ender if someone didn't fill the guard.
The one on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely you can make this like a hit and roll to the button sort of idea. I mean, I think you can, but it is tricky, and if you ever don't make it, I don't, you're probably giving up a steal too. This end. I don't really know what else to do, though.
I don't know if he knows this.
Probably out.
Run this
Try and
yellow
get this
stone
into
top of
here
the
and
8
just
foot into the pocket with as
make
much
something
weight
not
as you
able to steal.
can, and I don't know, maybe try and get it to spin back up and out. I don't think the angles work, though.
I think that's really hard with how much curl there is.
I think more than likely that just ends up with a yellow rock back of the button. So
I gotta spark it.
yeah, the only way I
Dead
see to get
buried.
in
I
there
gotta
really
move two
right now,
rocks.
Tori, is to
Even
play
if I
that
make it, like,
in
even
off
if I don't push it far enough, you just slam
this
the
yellow stone top of the 8 foot touching the center line is dead buried around the guard. We haven't seen a ton of curl, but do you think if you have perfect weight, you could play the out turn down onto this yellow stone?
run the guard back.
Maybe just bump this red up 6
Try and run it
inches
into
to be
here.
shot?
It's close.
So you probably can't bump it 6 inches because there would be an angle to run that yellow stone on the right side of the center in, so you'd probably want to tap it all the way back to the rocks in the back of the button. But with that kind of weight, I'm not sure you're going to get the curl past the guard.
Looks like they've chosen to play a run back here.
Yeah, this is the only other option. Run it. Try to run it straight back onto that yellow-red combination. Ideally, you'd love to almost touch both of those yellows in the top of the 8 foot, spread everything around, maybe open up some space for your last.
He's got a guard, and then I have off that for maybe 2. At least let's try and open it up. I don't think.
Even if you peel it off, Team Nicholls probably has to guard that yellow-red combination. Then maybe you play that thin in-off tap that you were looking at.
They don't ever play slashing that one in that they just threw. Because Tyler was mentioning that when he went to throw it.
Miss it.
Sorry, guys.
Maybe a bit lucky to miss everything on the way through the rings.
Just disaster. So stupid.
That slash is there, Tori, but I just see that yellow rock spinning completely out of the way in the top, and then that just leaves an open draw with backing for one.
No,
This side will be wide open.
And roll over here, and he's got all China behind him.
I gotta see something.
You ever just tap this here?
Do you ever get really aggressive?
At
Yeah.
least he
What
tries to
Liam
play
was
this
said, try to tap it to the top of the
I like
button.
that. I love that.
Just to here. Even if you're back, that's fine.
Or
You can never make the top perfect and just tuck it a piece behind that red, then that yellow-red combination doesn't work for Team McDonald anymore.
Just to block the double tap, and then he has to do a harder, like a double.
Well, he's playing the in-off for 2.
I think it's
Yeah,
just this.
I mean, you could just leave him that.
I like this.
Okay.
I don't think it leaves anything off pitch.
You can tap it to right here. He doesn't have that.
Well, even the pocket is okay.
Well,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Right? Because then when he does that, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. We could also talk to Jordan too.
I think
I
you
think-
tap
I think
this
I like the
anywhere
tap.
past this, it's good.
I think I like the tap. Let's go. Can you put the broom down here?
Okay, what do you want to throw?
Just tap.
But like
Back,
back
four.
four?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, more than that. Mid 8.
You have a little bit of margin
curl.
to
It's gonna curl,
get a
okay?
good outcome here. You can tap this. They're talking about tapping this yellow stone here, just outside of the forefoot. You can tap it to just
light.
behind, tuck
Even
a
like
piece
back
behind this
four
red
weight,
stone,
perfect.
top of the button. That
tap
way,
it. You don't have
this
to move
raise
it far.
doesn't work anymore. The other option is you could tap it all the way back into the pocket to probably secure a steal. Be a little bit careful about where you put it. I think Team McDonald will take a good look at an in-off here off of the right-hand side of the sheet. Either way, though, I find it hard to see a spot where they could tap it that, you know, Jordan would be able to get all the yellows moving.
Nice set.
Back 8. Back 12.
Okay, well then.
12.
Close. Straight.
Calling
Whoa!
plenty of weight on this
Yes!
one, back 12.
Back 12.
Whoa.
So maybe chipping off that red one, punching it in the open, or straight back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
Team McDonald, that's a
That's
tough
gotta be
score.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
That's really good. It's a hard shot for 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good now.
You think you can squeeze
I'm
that
good with
one out on the
Might as
button?
well.
I don't know. He's looking at this.
No, I'm just gonna
Get
hope
the
they
one,
mute me.
get the rock that you're running back to spin out this way. This yellow definitely goes. So those 3 yellow stones, the one you're running back and the 2 in the back of the forefoot, you can definitely get moving, but I don't know. I just see that yellow one on the button going straight into this other yellow sitting right there for a steal of 1.
Just normal.
I don't know if I really see too many better options, though. Looks like, are they playing the in-off now?
I think so, but I don't think they're playing it with a ton of weight where that broom was.
I think I heard him say normal.
So maybe like a 9-second.
So looking to come off this yellow stone and stuff it right on that shot rock. I think you can probably, if you hit it perfect and stick it on the side of the button, probably is for 1. But, oh boy. Better be close on this one.
Big shot here for Jordan McDonald. Throwing against 2.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Clean up.
Whoa!
Yep.
No! Curl! Curl!
And it comes. Did it dislodge enough?
Oh no, it hit it too thin. Actually hit that bottom yellow stone in the forefoot first. Caught both yellow rocks, but spun up and off of the button. So a steal, another steal of 1, I should say, for Team Nicholls here in the 4th as they open up a 3-1 lead. When we come back after this quick commercial break, we'll set you up for the second half of this U21 men's champion.
Peace of mind, the life you want, and financial independence. At World Financial Group, we believe your path to any of these goals is paved by financial knowledge. That's why our agents spend every day empowering individuals and families of all backgrounds with the knowledge to create the life they want. No matter your financial goals, WFG can help you own your future. Visit worldfinancialgroup.com to learn more.
So we see Liam Tardif preparing to throw the lead stones here in this fifth end of play. Team Nicholls holding a 3-1 lead over Team McDonald. And Tori, that last end seemed to be just all Team Nicholls all over this Manitoba foursome. And I was trying to think of where exactly did it go wrong. And you have to think back to that, just that one shot by Dallas Burgess where he was trying to come down with hack weight, got caught in that straight spot, hit a little bit high from where he wanted and rolled off, allowed Owen Nicholls the opportunity to hit and roll back into the button, and that's where the problems really started for Team McDonald. So after 4 ends of play, Team Nicholls here looking very impressive. That's why they're up 2 points. But I think I heard them say in the break there, they can't let their foot off the gas. They can't become complacent with a 2-point lead. They know that this strong Manitoba team is able to grind and will definitely be pushing the envelope here in the second half.
Yeah, I heard Cam, lead of Team McDonald, mention during the break that they're close. They're not far off, so just finding a way to be on the right side of their misses right now I think is going to be huge. Not because they're not missing by much, so...
Yeah, and you got to just look really at 2 shots so far this game. Of course, talked about that one by Dallas that led to Team Nicholls getting the advantage in that last end. But even in the third end, things were looking pretty okay for Team McDonald until Tyler McTavish made an excellent double on his last stone that forced Jordan to make that tough in-off. And Jordan was, I think we said, maybe an inch or 2 off of making that for 2. So they're right in there. Just need to tighten things up just that little bit.
Curl if you're in.
Not in, not in.
Yep. Really nice, Liam. Owen.
So center line stagger going right now, Matt.
Line's okay. Line's close.
It's
Gonna
good.
see Team McDonald draw around it.
Hard line.
Way to go. Wait's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Shooter's really working to keep this rock going.
Line's good.
Line's good. Still gotta go.
Yeah, I know I mentioned that Team Nicholls said they can't let their foot off the gas, but not sure if double center guards was exactly what they had in mind coming into this fifth with a 2-point lead.
No.
That's a nice toss there.
Yeah, stopping kind of block, making that draw just that little bit more difficult. I think the only way to draw around now would be with the in-turn.
I think you can definitely get away with a freeze first if you wanted to, but could do either one.
Seeing
This
the in-turn being chosen.
Yeah, the thing with this draw is that you don't necessarily mind if you're that little bit heavy. If you end up sort of back button, back 4, make sure that it's buried. And if Jordan never does follow you down, then you throw another draw. You start to cut down the scoring area. Key to this one is just to get it buried. Doesn't necessarily matter where it ends up as long as it's shot.
Gotta curl. Gotta curl.
I think we can imagine
Line's
if this
good.
one is made well.
Straight.
Possibility of a
Hard.
goal.
Straight. Hard.
Make the freeze the other way. That was hard to do.
Yeah, I know. No, I thought it was going to be good. Yeah, me too. That's why I
All around the corner.
I think. Maybe
Definitely space to sit 2.
Or we try and get into there. Okay.
I think I like around the corner as well. If you make a good one here, really puts the pressure on Team Nicholls.
Elias Humanicki with his first.
Back 4.
Gotta dig. Gotta grind.
This one needs to get off the center line.
Second shot's okay. You never get, well, it's gonna wicked.
It just kisses it. We'll roll into the rings. Got a double kiss there.
You might be able to get under.
Still didn't end up in a super great spot.
Just control it.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, difficult to see exactly where that red one ended up. I thought you might be able to, with a lightweight hit and roll underneath that stagger. That seems to be the idea for Tyler. Either hit and roll underneath the stagger. If you hit a little bit thick, you can roll into those frozen rocks right beside it, sort of unlock them and push that other red stone out into the open.
Team Nicholls playing a quieter hit weight here to try and, I think, come off this red and go into their own yellow. That should push that other red into the open.
Curl!
But hits it too thin and goes under, giving Elias a second chance at that draw around the corner.
Shoot.
Yes, but remember, Elias did have that double kiss on his first attempt at the draw. Ticked the center guard and this corner one. Didn't move it much, but takes away just a little bit of space that he has to draw to be buried and shot.
Line's good. Still room.
Weight's good.
Always curl. Curl if we can here. Really got to curl. Hard for depth. Come on, guys. You gotta go.
Dallas Burgess trying to bury this rock.
Go, 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 go. Great sweep. Yeah, that's good.
And it looks like they got most of it buried. Might be showing a quarter.
Good shot.
Not sure if they got it far enough to sit second shot. Once we see the overhead, we'll have a better look at it. There we go. Looks like they did bring it far enough. So first thought was maybe play a hack weight on that. If you say they can see a quarter, play a hack weight on that red stone on the right-hand side. Possibly roll to the center line buried.
We need to hit a third.
Okay, well, I don't have that.
Well, you'll have it. Or just this.
I don't mind that.
Did you ever chase that red? Hey? I don't think I can.
Back four's okay.
If you throw hack on it, you might get a roll. If you chip off the guard, it's not bad, right?
You can ask him.
About for right now?
Yeah.
Hey? Did you ever throw hack at that red?
That's pretty hard.
You hit the guard, that's fine.
It's like Tyler McTavish still, I think, leaning towards the draw.
I think this.
Yeah, still choosing to play it.
You got it.
Yeah, if that redstone is exposed enough, that would have been my preference over just the straight draw, but looks like it is pretty buried. That's a difficult shot.
Yep. Hard line. Top 12. Really hard. Okay.
Really curling.
Whoa. Tight. Whoa.
Tyler already calling Liam off. Okay. Seeing that there's not a lot that they can do with it. So opportunity here for Team McDonald. I think the key thing to make sure with this shot is that you do tuck a piece of it.
Mm-hmm.
65.
You don't want this to finish out in the open and give
Shouldn't have been that light.
Owen Nicholls the chance to make a hit and roll. We've seen him make a couple of those already this game.
Possibly.
You never want to
He moved a lot,
rub
too.
off yours at the top 8.
But even mine moved a lot too, so maybe it's just curling more.
Hey, if we're there, we got to rough. Yep, then. Like, I don't. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's like that one.
More precise than that, guys. Trying to make it hit and roll.
That
All
grab
here,
something
all
and
there.
just take off on them,
I'd
or
like to hear a
maybe
top
just a little
four.
bit tight the whole way, do you think?
I'm not sure.
We can, like we
But
could,
if this
we
shot
could
is
be back
made-
4 there, right?
questionably takes the
I
end
didn't
away.
know that. I should know
Yeah, I mean, your saving grace right now if your Team McDonald, if this shot is made, is actually this red corner guard over on the left-hand side. He's going to take a long look at whether or not he can run that into the rings. Likely wouldn't play it right away, but something to keep in mind, maybe for Skip's Rocks. This one has some curling to do, though.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of a gift there from Team Nicholls that Team McDonald needs at the moment.
Okay, let's make this good right into here. Okay. Hack, wait. Hack. Okay. Hey.
Dallas Burgess gonna try and make a good one.
Whoa, whoa. Girl. Real hard.
Might need to call the audible
Straight,
here and
straight,
roll
straight,
away.
straight,
Yeah, he kind of set that
straight.
on his
Hack,
release.
Anything on the roll.
Gonna roll half a rock wider, still leaving that same shot though.
All right. Sorry about your first one.
Control?
Yeah. Just easy going straight at the start. It's really straight.
Yeah.
Might just want to watch it.
Can you give a hair less ice then if it's...
We
you like
already
this?
did. We did
Okay.
already did. Do you think that's too much?
No.
Or? Okay.
If you like, if it's less than Owens, should be
It is
closed.
less. It is less.
Ted!
Oh, wide, wide.
Yep.
Curl.
Whoa.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Needing this one to curl. Looks like he's
Get a
going to
little
get...
bit of a roll, but not enough, leaving that same shot for Jordan.
Well,
How many times is it gonna take, Matt?
what I know for sure is whoever makes it first is probably either walking out of this end with a steal or an almost sure deuce at the very least if it's Team McDonald.
Close. Just a little too much set. So hard to trust it.
You ever just hit and roll beside your red?
I think that's sort of
I
what
don't
he
know if
said
you can
was...
get under it.
Is that his fear? He can't get under it? Well,
Looks like there's enough space. Maybe if you threw it hard, he would roll into the side of that red. But I think he was taking a look at maybe a little bit less weight, something in the area of hack to get a little bit of a lower roll on it down to this sort of area. But I did also see him tap, just like you said, Tori, sort of in this area right beside the other red.
I almost think that's a better spot because having all those reds buried, Tyler McTavish is gonna have to probably draw his way out of this end.
Yeah, and he's likely throwing that in-turn draw.
You need to have something to be able to get at it. I think rolling right beside it sets that up.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's a really great shot by Jordan. That way, if Tyler throws that draw, he can promote the one that he just threw.
That's good. Yeah, I threw that. I mean, if you're in this ballpark, that's why. Just hold it.
I like this.
This is certainly a game of angles
Yeah, I mean, like, you
tonight.
can take it even farther, right?
Yeah, there's been a lot of, I'll call them timeouts without actually calling timeout. Team discussions, taking a look at all the angles. Looks like final decision here, just draw to the back side of the forefoot. Get it as buried as you can.
Maybe a tiny bit more. feet's coming down the hair.
Just a little.
4 feet.
I'd say 2.
So Tyler McTavish and his last here in the 5th, facing a little bit of trouble trying to get his team out of it with a draw.
Line's good. Back 4 T. Yep.
Curl! T!
Curl. Whoa.
Got it, curl!
Straight.
Straight!
Hard. Hard.
Liam Tardif get it
Curl,
by.
curl.
Gotta go wait.
Hard, no.
Oh, it nudged it.
Is this a hit for 4?
I think it is. Wide open.
What a turn of events.
Finally an end going Team McDonald's way. Looking to capitalize it here. Make a nose hit for 4.
Yeah, just a little bit of maybe miscommunication there on the Nicholls side. You heard them calling for curl, calling for straight. Maybe just didn't expect that rock to make as much movement as it did. Liam was calling T-line maybe back 4, so
Yeah, weight looked close. Even with that rub still sitting above the tee line, so
maybe they thought they had an extra foot or 2, but just not quite seeing it as straight as they would have liked it to. Rubs off that yellow, and now wide open hit for 4 here for Jordan McDonald.
Lead up! Hard!
Whoa.
Clean.
love hearing that word clean on your last.
A little bit of panic there, but it turned out all right.
So it is, after all that, a 4 score for Jordan McDonald as he takes back the lead, now up 5-3 on Team Nicholls after 5 ends of play.
I've stood at the pinnacle of curling and battled in the most intense games.
Out on the ice, there's no room for compromise.
And when the pressure's on, every millimeter counts.
It's not just a game.
It's about maximizing performance,
Pushing limits.
Seizing victory.
When victory hangs in the balance,
I know what I'm relying on.
It's a gold line. It's a gold line. It's a gold line.
And it's the choice of champions.
Line's good.
Not at a good bit.
Room right
Cam
now.
Olofsson starting us off here in 6.
Light. Hard, just go now. Just go now.
Take a look at this first stone here.
Sweeper's working hard to get it in the rings. Call being to go top 4.
Heard the question there. I think it was Owen Nicholls talking to Liam Tardif at the other end, asking, where did we go wrong after giving up that 4 in that last end? And I don't necessarily think you can point to any one singular shot, especially from the strategy perspective.
I think those runs they kept trying on the outturn.
Yeah.
Nobody could seem to get that hit and roll inside.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, I think it was more just execution rather than the strategy. And we saw a struggle from both teams to make that hit and roll, but first one to do it was Team McDonald. And like I said earlier in the end, whoever makes it first is going to be set up for something big. And it was. So Jordan McDonald now opening up a 5-3 lead in this U21 men's championship match, but we do have 3 other championship games ongoing on the ice, and we want to keep you updated on all the scores there. So as we start on sheet 3, currently still playing the 5th, and it is a tied match at 3. Team Benning with the hammer there in 5. And Skip's final stone coming there, so we'll give you an update after that happens. Moving over to sheet 5, Dominique Vivier currently holding a 4-1 lead after 5 ends of play with the hammer, so in control of that one. And in the U18 women's final, over on sheet 6, another tie game, tied at 3, and looks like Team Gallardo with the hammer over Team McClelland in 6.
Always curl.
So some quite a few close games going on out here. some exciting curling to watch here on this Monday evening.
Seeing a nice pair by Cam Olofsson there to start the end for Team McDonald.
Keep going.
Liam Tardif throwing a nice corner, and this one not quite getting the same finish.
Probably back 4.
Yeah, ended up with a good amount of weight, but not enough space, I think, between that red stone and the yellow stone to make a draw around later.
line.
You would have to play the wide side.
Line's good.
4.
Yep, straight. Hard line.
Just frozen.
Seems like these rocks are getting a little
hard
more
then.
movement and breaking a little earlier than we've seen
Line's
in other
good.
games, Matt.
Call 4.
Hard, you gotta be around it. You gotta be past it. Hard, 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 hard. Get it past it. Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay, that's fine.
Just gonna tick and sit kind of right beside it.
Feels just a little stickier. Even when you're
And a short update on that U18 boys final, as I said, ended up being a steal of 1 for Team Jewel in the 5th end, so they now hold a 4-3 lead over Team Benning.
This rock tracking a little wider than Elias Huminicki's, but weight looks okay.
Looks like it's going to bump and roll off of those red stones and leave the opportunity for Elias to hit and roll back underneath and sit 3 buried.
Good.
Calling hack
Try and
weight,
roll
I
right
think.
onto this.
I think this is where we see Team McDonald starting to put their foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, I was just about to say, after that last end taking 4, and so far this end, everything has been going Team McDonald's way. Chance to sit 3 buried.
Whoa! Curl.
As you holding your breath maybe a little bit if you're Team Nicholls.
Well, curl, 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 curl. Get this right over here.
Nicely done clipping that yellow.
Okay. Okay. What a shit show of a line. That works so well, though. Sorry. Hair high, yeah?
Hair high or hair low?
Yep. My nose isn't bad either.
So calling the run back, seeing if he can get rid of a few reds in the house. Owen Nicholls.
Yep. Yep. Roll the yellow.
Looks like he's only just going to get rid of
Good.
1, but does roll to a corner guard, which is a pretty good spot to
Not
roll
bad.
to.
Yeah, what was really important on that shot was keeping your shooter somewhere usable. Rolls to a corner that is pretty close to that other corner guard, so
That's fine.
this would be a fairly easy double
It's tough too.
peel. To be honest, the triple peel might be there if Team McDonald wanted to take it on, but very happy with the setup of those red stones in the top of the ring, so more than content to guard the situation in the house for the time being. Dallas Burgess and his first here in the 6th.
Easy. Easy line. Now, whoa. It's got a curl.
This rock.
Okay. Whoa.
Needing
whoa,
the curl.
Whoa. 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 Right off.
Needs to sit down though, put on the
Shit.
brakes.
Okay. Whoa!
Oh no, this one wide out of the hand. Is it going to touch anything?
Ooh.
Big miss by Owen Nicholls.
Yeah, and now definitely Team McDonald will be putting their foot on the gas pedal. Going to throw up a second center guard, and
has to be high.
Yeah. If this one's made, though, I don't really see any reasonable way, Tori, for
Redemption.
yellow to get in there. So probably you have to start by playing the double peel. Would love to move something in the rings, but definitely not the situation you want to find yourself in down 2.
No. This is where I'd like to see Team Nicholls, just taking a breath and not getting too worked up at the moment by giving up that lead that they had.
Line's good.
It's a little bit what I was worried about when you could see them getting so excited, stealing those points.
Girl. Whoa.
Nope.
Oh, man, that was hard to commit to. That is so hard to commit to. Holy smokes.
I needed to step back and watch the line. I might have been with all the Great shot.
I kind of like that. Back line. Space.
Okay. I think back line's nice. I think back line's better. It's perfectly buried.
Are they going through that
Okay,
hole?
back line.
Pardon me?
Are they going through that hole?
It looks like that's the plan is to try to get through.
Yes!
It's a little tight out of his hand.
Yeah, it looked like he might have rolled his wrist a little bit on that release.
Really hard.
It's on the guard.
See where they
Yeah, and I think
promote it to.
I think that's not a bad comment. Ay, ay, ay.
I got 30.
To guard the hole right now. God, really not.
What is there?
I think it's the goal.
If you're Team McDonald, you're looking at what does Team Nicholls have
Well,
right
like,
now.
hitting
Which is
that.
not a whole lot. They gotta
the only
figure
way
out a
to do
way
this
to
right now.
get a path open even for
Pretty hard to
Tyler.
plant that, though.
They've got the slosh on the one side, but that's tough.
He has to play it, I think, right now.
Got it. I think so, yeah.
Okay, sure, I'm good with this. I mean, if he misses
Can't
it.
guard everything with this rock. So you're probably going to take away his easiest
Where
shot.
do we want it here? Like,
right on that
thinking
H there. Or a little
somewhere
tighter.
there. Like,
Maybe
do you
thinking
want
Tyler's
to
gonna
leave
play
enough
threes on
room
the
where I
one
can run it in
top
if needed?
four?
So like here.
I don't like
say,
that deep. I think a little
Trying to figure
higher.
out how to
Yeah.
slash something in later.
Right on top of the logo there.
Yeah. So this is center line.
Yep.
I need another couple probably there.
Okay. It's pretty quick here.
Let's just take a little extra. Because why not?
Okay.
He's gonna play the angle raise, but I guess like with this, if he misses that shot, he's dead. Like, yeah, okay. Halfway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think now that if he does make that, I think I can throw the intern draw somewhere. Okay. Halfway. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Should have max ice here.
Where are we?
Off it right now.
Where? Line's good.
Line. Just hit it hard line.
Yep.
Hard line.
Whoa.
Okay, easy.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Whoa. Right off. Right off.
They want it
Right
on
off.
top of the W. I think this
Right
is
off.
pretty good finish.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
judge,
it's
guys.
pretty perfect for where they wanted it.
Not really seeing any way for Team Nicholls to get a Yellowstone in there.
I think
The
if
only
he does
thing
want
I'm
that-
seeing is probably this tight guard on the left-hand side as we look at it. try to raise that up into the forefoot, but oh boy, is that precise.
I mean, if he makes it. Wow.
Don't know if you have any other options,
No,
Matt.
and I don't see any reasonable way either to play even any sort of hit to open things up. So looks like the team is going to, for the moment, call a timeout.
Reds? I don't know.
At least get the opinion of their coach, Jordan Thin.
Throw that same.
But
I'm going to say throw that red back.
I think this is a good regrouping opportunity for both teams here.
yeah,
McDonald has a really good setup this end. You can still see in their body language that they're struggling a little bit.
yeah, you'd love to try and find some shot that may allow you to at least open up a path or two to the forefoot, but I'm not even seeing any sort of peel that Jordan McDonald can't just guard. Well, listen to what their coach has to say.
I'm not sure if I want you to pull that right now. Is it worth ripping down what they just
No.
pulling it up, forcing them to have
No, you're not gonna blow. You're not gonna blow much up.
You can catch the back one with it.
I don't think. I think
You can get the back one with it.
I think
What do you have
And
after
it
the
was-
shot? What do you have after the shot?
you have the in off your own. Yeah.
Even if
Do you see it the way I'm seeing, where you
No.
even if you
the
throw.
other turn to spin in, which is what happens?
Maybe. Sure.
It takes the other turn to come in, that's all. Oh, I understand.
And I don't
If
think you
we-
get as much roll off with the shooter.
Question. If we make that peel
We're not making that.
and keep the shooter in a good
I
spot.
think. Yeah. I don't mind this. I don't mind that turn actually. Inside out. What do you think?
I see either.
I think I'm seeing that tap
You get more of the roll.
that they
And I
were
think the
mentioning
roll's
earlier. I don't
pretty
really know
important.
what else you
But even
have.
a small roll, you have it.
And
this
playing
way
that
in front
tap
of you.
also gives you a
Like the more
second
you-
Yeah,
chance
but
at it. 'cause
we've
you're
got
gonna
to be
keep
able
your
to.
shooter
It's
there.
not an in off.
Yeah, if you happen
Even if you tap it straight to field.
to make it,
Yeah, I
you're
feel
right.
like
Your
this is
shooter stays somewhere up there. You could tap that one in for two. Asking a lot here in the sixth end, but as you said before,
Yeah, sure. Let's play this
not
one.
too many, not any other options really.
There. I mean, I don't know where to put the ground.
They're throwing the out turn at it, it looks like.
Yeah, and the reason for that is
Something like that.
when you make contact with a stone, especially close to the nose, that stone that you hit is going to take the opposite rotation of how you hit it. So you throw the out turn at this, or the counterclockwise rotation. When it makes contact with that corner guard's going to take the clockwise rotation. And I believe the thought is that with that clockwise rotation, you might actually see a little bit of curl as that yellow stone is raised into the button. May help you get a little bit more of the button, or help hide it behind those red stones.
I mean, that's a lot. Straight, close.
It's like back 12.
Yep.
Back line.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Back 12.
Yes.
Whoa.
Seem to think it's close.
Whoa.
This rock has to curl a little bit more.
I think it's got
Just
a
gonna hit a hair
down.
high of the nose.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Really nice weight from Tyler on that
That's
one.
okay.
I think that's the best they could do. It looks like red is still shot.
I'm going to be honest, if they're taking a look at it, seem pretty convincing. Yeah, with the overhead there, it looks like red is shot, but oh boy, if that had curled a little bit more and gotten in for shot, Stone might have had a contender for shot of the week here in this final. That was very precise. Just not quite getting that last little bit of curl they needed, though.
I think I'll have something.
I mean,
Oh, they're looking at
So
or
slow.
talked about running it back, but I
there's
think
so
I
much
like
on that.
Elias's idea right there. Guard that option.
That was so close to perfect, buddy.
Yeah, you're worried about him getting a second attempt at that tap that he just tried. So there's two options. One is that you hit it on the nose, essentially leave the guard exactly where it is, but now you've replaced it from being a yellow stone to a red stone, so that wouldn't be usable to Team Nicholls. The other option, of course, and the easier one, yes, is that you just toss up a guard on it, and I like that.
Looking like a quarter-ish?
Yep. Yeah.
Like closer to a thin third.
A little more room for error.
You barely
with this
have to
one.
get to the top of that red, right? Or do you even need to?
Well, to get one, you just have to get the one out.
Well, you're gonna get them both out if you get the one, probably.
It's looking like if you dead stuff it on the top one.
Line's good.
Go.
Elias and Cam
Line's
jumping
good.
on that right away.
Hard, guys.
Hard, boys.
Curl.
Curl if you can.
Weight seems pretty
Curl.
close.
Hard.
Should be able to get it over the hog line.
Got a
Hard.
curl. Got a
Hard.
curl.
Curl.
Keep going.
Keep
Keep
going.
going.
Hard.
Keep going. Whoa, that's good. Good.
All day.
Oh boy.
That was.
Extra rations for Olafson.
Gotta thank your sweepers on that one.
Yeah.
I dropped the living shit out of that.
Taking a long look at this, I'm not seeing much, Tori.
Nothing good. Not seeing anything to help score.
He's processing.
They're in jail.
Oh, now he's buffering.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what you see. I think it's the same shot, just this way.
I don't think it'll curl enough, no?
Well, everything's been curling here, no?
Yeah, this, yeah. Yeah. I'm just looking for a shot for two rather than like, there's probably a same.
Like, you can play that and maybe hopefully get like a wick, but like that probably goes there.
Can I ever get a cross and the four comes in? I mean, it's like, it's not coming in at a great angle, but yeah.
No.
Can I hit it to the four and just nick off the four? Like through the port? Probably not.
No. Not with enough weight.
We could play the shot we were talking about, just the run at it.
I bet you have none of it from the hack.
No, I'm saying the red, yellow, red. Do you like that? I kind of like it. That's the shot I like
That's
the
just
most.
so dangerous.
Well,
Like if you ever hit it bad, it's two. Like right now it's only one, so I think we play the soft shot.
Good thing is you don't necessarily, well,
I don't even know
there
if
is
you
a
can
good
get around
thing
it
about
far
this
enough.
situation. You don't necessarily have to get
I
your
don't
one of
know.
your
I
own
don't think
colors
spinner.
into
My
the
only other
forefoot.
thought
You
was
just
a
have to
spinner.
remove this stone off of the top of the four, but how exactly you do that is very difficult to see. Probably some sort of double or
Even if you
triple
kiss that
run
one.
back.
yeah, well, I mean, that's how you would have to play it. But just
I think that's
There
the
is
same
this
okay.
guard as you look at the right hand side of your screen just past Liam Tardif. You may be able to run that one
You play it to just
back
kiss it.
into this red stone top of the four, but I think you're pretty worried about it maybe going over to that yellow if you hit it in the wrong spot. So,
I didn't see much from down
final
here.
decision to throw
See
it
much of
away,
what?
or is this some sort of maybe,
It's about four
I don't know,
rocks
some
over
sort of
there.
spinner, try to
It's gonna need to
get it to curl enough in there just to bump the
Yes.
yellow side of the forefoot? I'm not sure.
Wish you best of luck, sir.
Thank you.
That's the luck, sir.
Make these in your sleep.
I think he's throwing a spinner.
It's up right now. Whoa. Really gotta curl. We're heavy.
So the idea, not a bad idea, trying to find some extra curl with a little bit of spin, but it's not enough. Will slide by, and it is a steal of one out of a very messy end. Plenty of guards in play, but Team Nicholls never really able to quite get one in there. Team McDonald steals one and takes a 6-3 lead after 6 ends of play. We'll be back after a quick commercial break.
Peace of mind, the life you want, and financial independence. At World Financial Group, we believe your path to any of these goals is paved by financial knowledge. That's why our agents spend every day empowering individuals and families of all backgrounds with the knowledge to create the life they want. No matter your financial goals, WFG can help you own your future. Visit worldfinancialgroup.com to learn more.
Definitely just heavy.
All right,
out of your hand.
let's get 2.
A steal
Sure.
and then
Watch
steal.
it.
I think go hard for 3. I can't see us going steal against them. I think you're better off going for 3 and steal.
Hey, we've done it once this game.
Yeah, different circumstances.
Doesn't matter. We've done it. Center?
No.
Not letting him call that now. We're not desperate.
Oh, why do we switch sides when we're gonna fucking hack? Drives me nuts.
All right, coming into the 7th end here. Cam Olofsson choosing to throw his to the top 4, but coming up a few feet light.
Big ad.
We did have a handshake go on sheet 5.
It's coming down.
Team Vivier coming out victorious over Team Tarek. So number 2 seed beating the number 1 seed here in this U21 women's final. So that means that Team Vivier is going to Switzerland, representing the Canadian Junior Cup and wearing the maple leaf on their back. I'm sure those girls are very excited for that.
Big smiles as they walk down the sheet. Yeah. Earlier today on Facebook, I was taking a look, and they posted a picture from 1980 when Glenn Howard's team won this event. Glenn had a lot more hair, but it was the team from Midland, and it just shows you the history of this event too. You know, Mike Harris, who's a colleague of mine in Sportsnet, won this event as well. So Wayne McDonald won it 3 times. So the history, and these 2 teams that are battling for it right now realize the history and the quality of curlers that have come up with the title here. And both of them still in strong, even though McDonald's been able to take the advantage with the 4 in the 5th end, the steal of 1 in the 6th. This Nicholls team has always seemed to find a way, at least through the round robin and into the playoffs, to put together a big end. They need one now. So the corners are going to go up for a team that needs the points and trying to generate as much as they can.
Elias Humanicki here with his first. On that one, I was surprised to see that as the error on that shot, Rob.
Well, maybe a little more adrenaline after picking up the steal in that last end.
curl. Knife. Top 4. I mean, it's really
Definitely not the best setup that Team McDonald was hoping for in this end. None of those red stones on the center line.
Trying to get this behind the guard.
I think it's going to sit fully open.
Yeah, lots to see.
Ford. You like this turn? Well, I think, yeah. Nose is fine.
Yeah, nose is fine. Yeah.
Whoa, curl. Really got to curl. Roll. Got to curl forever. Hard cab, you're doing it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Need to clip it.
Keep going. Get that out of there. Okay.
Definitely leading lots of rocks in play right now for Team Nicholls, which is kind of exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, especially 2 of those red stones now being mostly buried around that corner guard, something Team Nicholls is going to be able to use, and looks like they're going to make their first attempt at it right now. Try and draw through that small port to the side of the 8-foot around that corner guard. Won't be shot, but should be able to sit second.
Liam Tardif going hard on this one, thinking the weight might be a little bit light.
Oh, look at it jump. It must have picked
That grabbed. There's no way that didn't grab.
No, that just took it. Put the blinker on and went left.
What do you guys like? Yeah. Like, good.
And so bad things tend to pile on here for Team Nicholls, already finding themselves in a hole, and now with that pick.
Try and rip it, it might do that.
You can just see Owen Nicholls
I think that's kind of a little
laughing
sketchy,
a little bit to himself. Because it's one of those, come on, really
I do think
moments.
we gotta get another
Yeah,
rock
not
in
much
the
you can
8-foot
really
though.
do in that sort of scenario.
Try and tap it a sliver low.
So some of the other matchups that are still ongoing, the U18 boys final looked like a blank in 6 and 7. So Team Jewel continues to hold a 4-3 lead without the hammer in that one over Team Betting. And over in the U18 girls final, Team McClellan storming back after finding themselves down 3-2. Single in the 5th, steal of 2 and 6, and a steal of 1 and 7. So they now lead 6-3, entering the 8th end of play.
I know, just curl. Oh boy. Oh. Stop right there. Okay, that's not the worst.
There's a lot of red in the house, but there are places for Team Nicholls to put rocks. And you've got to hit and roll if they can get behind. They've got the one that on the left side there, if they can get through the hole.
I know, yeah. I'm getting
Definitely putting a lot of rocks in play for Team Nicholls right now by Team McDonald. A few unforced errors there.
Yeah, I threw it good. It's just a big pick. I also thought I saw something.
Owen Nicholls looking to make a good one after an unfortunate pick on his last.
Whoa. Go.
Got to get through the hole.
Gets through it.
Nice.
And rolls to a really nice spot. There's no real easy way to get that out without jamming on one of the back ones.
Not bad.
All right, now as
Something.
we see Dallas Burgess settling in the hack,
We'll
we
start.
are gonna switch over real quick to an
start.
interview with the skip of Team
guess
Vivier,
what?
our new Team
Make the next
Canada
one better.
heading to Switzerland.
Thank you,
And guess
Tori.
what?
I'm here
We
with
make two
Dominique
after that,
Vivier,
and we
the
somehow-
skip of Team Vivier, or should I say Team Canada. Congratulations. Just give me your first thoughts here. Looked like a pretty good game out there for your squad. What does it feel like?
We're super happy. A couple of us have been trying for a couple of years, so it's finally nice that it finally happened. I can't really say much right now. I'm kind of in shock, but it's been really nice. And it was a nice game. It was a good game. We deserved it.
You were a feature matchup there in that semifinal. A game that, you know, maybe, I don't know how you were feeling out there, but a lot of people maybe watching at home had wrote you off in that eighth end, but you somehow find a way to sort of snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Did it feel like you were maybe playing in house with house money in that final? And how did that affect the emotions? Did it make it easier to play?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think throwing a guard with a lot of adrenaline, all skips can say, is really, really hard. So I was trying to do jumping jacks and jump squats on the side to try and get rid of that adrenaline before the throw. But we were all feeling super, super nervous. And obviously you have to pray for a miss on those ones. So we're happy we won, but you know, we got help from the other team as well.
So congratulations once again. What are you most excited for going forward on that trip to Switzerland?
I would say probably the cheese, the lactose intolerant cheese. I think my team's really excited for the chocolate. And I'm excited to go travel, actually. It's just super, super exciting.
Awesome. Congratulations from all of us once again here at the Canadian Junior Cup. Once again, Dominique Vivier, the winning skip of the U21 women's event here this year. Good luck in Switzerland.
Well, and if you have a problem with lactose intolerance, cheese is probably not your best choice. But, you know, she went to her second choice right away, a lot of chocolate.
Well, you can't really avoid cheese in Switzerland. And
chocolate, too.
From my personal experience, it's pretty good. I think you might just have to suffer.
Let me see that. Yeah, right there.
Well, congratulations to Team Vivier on that, and they will carry Canada's colors.
Half a rock. Yeah, I think we're thrilled being up 2, so.
Jordan McDonald looking to just remove this yellow stone from the rings.
And you may have just heard them say, we'd be happy just being up 2.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoa! Curl!
Curl. Clean. Clean.
Curl!
Curl. Curl.
Curl! Curl!
Curl. Straight, straight, straight.
Sorry, guys.
I said straight at the end.
Is that why you said straight?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, actually able to make a double there, Rob.
Turned out really well.
Hit the top one pretty thin and was able to get the back one, just biting onto the rings.
You can't really get this out if I go here.
Yeah, but then.
Tyler McTavish going to have to freeze his way out of this to try and get a multiple.
It's the only way. I know that they looked at maybe hitting a roll over, but that's a long roll.
Yeah, I think the freeze is your best bet here. Put it right on the nose.
Done any,
I think your hope is that Jordan attempts to blast it out.
Yeah, I think this one.
It doesn't leave.
That's an easier double.
yeah.
This way, normal?
That's good. Yeah, walking's always nice. As long as you enjoyed it.
Control.
Normal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll throw control.
Huh?
That's probably the right ice for control.
You like control?
Same ice, control!
Just control. Same ice though.
So choosing to play the hit and
Got
roll. Not sure this is going to give them the outcome that they're looking for, but we'll wait to decide that after the shot.
Whoa! Yep! Yep! Whoa! Curl! Whoa!
Curl!
Curl! Curl! Curl! Curl! Hard!
Gotta to get the roll.
Hard.
Whoa! Yes!
Hard. Go, go, go.
Really
Nice
close.
job, buddy. She'll get a really big roll. Just, I think it is at least half open there for Jordan McDonald to try and
My arms are
pick it out.
noodles. And noodle arms.
I think being that lone sweeper is really catching up with Liam there with that comment.
So we're going to throw a hack waiter at this.
I got more than half. I got like.
As Team McDonald said, you know, we'll give them one. We'll have the hammer coming home.
All right. I'll just give you the right weight. It should be close. Let's make it. Lean. No, 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 no. Curl. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Lean. Lean. Yep. 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 Clean. 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 Curl. 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 Clean.
That was a well-thrown rock.
That was a very well thrown rock by Jordan. Well managed. So Tyler McTavish forced to take his one here in 7. We'll go into the last end down 2. If he makes the shot.
Very heavy, but that's okay.
So looking just to make a nose hit here for 1. Throwing just a control weight here. I'm tired of trying to make this curl to stick.
Yeah, it needed to stay, but this is.
It's only gonna hit
How far does it roll?
half a rock. It rolls too far. Looks like a steal of 1 for Team McDonald. We'll go into the last end down 4.
Peace of mind, the life you want, and financial independence. At World Financial Group, we believe your path to any of these goals is paved by financial knowledge. That's why our agents spend every day empowering individuals and families of all backgrounds with the knowledge to create the life they want. No matter your financial goals, WFG can help you own your future. Visit worldfinancialgroup.com to learn more.
Starting the last end here of the Canadian Junior Cup U21 men's final. Team McTavish gave up a steal in that last end there. Now down 4 with the hammer, coming home in 8.
Interesting game when you think that McDonald was able to steal one in the opening end, and then Nicholls was able to start to build it up, took one in the second, stole one in the third, one in the fourth, before the big 4-ender by McDonald in the 5th end changed the complexion of the game. A lot of rocks in play throughout the opening 5 ends of play. Then the steal of one in the 6th, one more in the 7th, and puts right now McDonald in a really comfortable position.
Yeah, I'm sure those boys aren't stressing too much. Cam Olofsson being asked to throw his rock through the house.
Well, this is my best shot.
It's hard to not be 100%, eh? Dallas Burgess just going to clean this down the sheet.
Curl.
Oh, and Nicholls trying to carry this one as far as he can. Rock does have to curl, but I think it's more important to just make sure you're a guard right now.
We'll say adios to this redstone.
Another 100% shot. Hits the sidelines before it crosses the back line there. Elias Humanicki.
Okay.
You can hear him not happy with that release, but still made the shot.
Yeah.
Back 12. Back 12. Room.
Interesting
Time
call
zero.
here by Tyler to call back 12.
It's back there. Knife it. Knife it. Knife it.
Trying to get max separation between the rocks right now.
But this is, again, outside, and it hangs a little before it really commits.
Maybe a little bit too much ice there for the weight that they were planning to throw, so didn't grab the curl the same.
And gives him a wide
Close to where I
open.
put the broom.
Elias Humanicki can be asked to just hit this and roll out. No need to stay in this situation. We'll catch a piece.
He tapped back again, right?
Huh?
He tapped back 12 again?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're Team Nicholls, you're really needing Team McDonald to have a few misses here in these next couple shots.
Need this one to tuck in.
Always curl. Easy.
Be careful with the curls on this one. I've seen a few take off.
Hard Liam.
It looks like it's still just hanging in that wide path.
Really hard curl.
Be able to tuck a little bit more this time though.
Keep going, keep going. Nice sweep.
Thank you.
Just hear how tired.
Poor Liam Tardif, as he called himself, noodle-armed.
Dallas Burgess first. Trying to make a double peel if you can, but
Whoa, curl.
I think in this situation, a single's
Really
okay.
hard. Clean, clean. Good.
Should have tried it. Should have tried it. Oh. Should have went for it though. Would have been fun. And then Knowles it. Wow. Had to hit like 3/4. I know.
Oh, and Nicholls trying to put one in the back 12. I think that's where Tyler's broom was tapped, but perhaps I was wrong.
You know, trying to use that center guard. Or if you get them too close.
Straight peel.
Whatever.
You want your out?
Yeah.
Okay. Smooth.
Not getting fancy with this one and trying to do a run back. Just the straight peel here by Dallas Burgess.
Yep, yep. Really hard. Hard. Right to it. Clean. Good.
And just peel it away. The guard will go back.
Yep, Team Nicholls can throw one more guard before they need all their rocks to count.
I'm going to make 3 rocks go? Or just 2?
You just gotta make 2.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
And we have handshakes on sheet 6, which is our U18 girls final. Looks like we have Team McClelland.
That's a local club. Team from the Oshawa Curling Club.
So Team McClelland are U18 women's champions. Our congratulations to them, as they will receive custom uniforms provided by Runback, as well as a free entry next year into our U21 event. So the chance to compete for that trip to Switzerland.
Well, no.
That's great. They wait for the handshakes, and now the celebration is on.
They look very excited.
I don't want to really throw something in that path. Yeah, I don't want to throw that in turn. That's kind of... Yeah, the gambler wanted to play it, of course. But...
Jordan McDonald just looking to make the straight peel here, so that way everything is wide open on his last.
Lead.
Just clean.
Lead. Curl.
And there's the peel. Here Owen joking about taking a yellow rock from the other sheet.
Well, it was there and available. Slide it in really quickly. Nobody will notice.
Nope.
Bounce them around.
Yeah, try to make 2 1 rock width situations.
Sorry, say that again?
We gotta tap like about 3/4 of it and squirt it out that way.
Yes.
Lois!
What weight we throwing?
About back line.
Okay.
So looking to get some separations between his rocks, currently sitting in the 4-foot.
Base.
Tyler McTavish.
Back.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Back.
Whoa.
Close.
Curl.
Curl. Curl.
Curl.
Whoa. Straight. Straight.
Well, that's auto.
Okay, well.
So easy broom placement here for Jordan McDonald.
Just going to see a nice hit weight come down the sheet, looking to make one of them go.
One there. Out turn.
And that big count of 4 just looms large in the 5th end for Team McDonald from Manitoba.
You can see the sweepers being extra cautious, cleaning that path just to make sure. Team McTavish praying for something to go wrong with this shot. You can hear them.
Lead.
Hearing clean all the way down the sheet. And it looks like Team McDonald is your U21 men's champions, earning the right to wear a maple leaf on their back and represent the Canadian Junior Cup in Switzerland. Just adding another event to their schedule.
Just going to make it busy, busy, busy. And this highly touted team from Manitoba comes up big in Oshawa at the Oshawa Curling Center at the WFG Canadian Junior Cup. A terrific performance by both teams. Team Nicholls strong all weekend long.
Can see them celebrating.
At one end kind of looms large for Team McDonald, and they come up with the victory.
So before we end our stream here, or maybe, oh no, we got handshakes on sheet 3 as well. Looks like Team Benning winning over Team Jewel. So Team Benning being our U18 men's champions, also earning free custom uniforms provided by Runback, as well as an entry into the U21 event next year.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
We're just gonna hang on a minute, wait for Matt Hall to come down to the ice to interview a member of Team McDonald.
It was quite a week when you take a look at everything that went on in the competition. Solid all the way through. Some great teams from, from different provinces getting a great look at some of the young curlers that we're going to see down the line. And congratulations to everybody involved in the organizing of the Canadian Junior Cup. The people at the Oshawa Curling Center, Oshawa Curling Club did a fabulous job. Nathan Sutton and his ice crew. And now there are champions along the way. So when you take a look at it as they finish their post-game get-together, this game, you thought that Nicholls maybe had the opportunity of taking a 3-1 lead, and then that big count of 4 in the fifth end by McDonald turned it all around. They were able to get steals in 6 and 7. And now it is time to hear from the champion as Jordan McDonald standing by with Matt Hall.
We leave in a week, like 8 days, 9 days.
And I'm here with Jordan McDonald, the newest champion skip of the Canadian Junior Cup and the winner to represent Canada in Switzerland. Jordan, congratulations on a big win there. Just give us your first thoughts. How does it feel able to play extremely well all weekend and finally close it out here today?
Yeah, no, it feels amazing. It's really surreal that this being technically our last junior event, and not quite getting the job done at nationals. This is good redemption for us to win a Maple Leaf and do something like this.
I'm sure it'll be really exciting to go to Switzerland. I just want to talk a little bit about that final game. Looked like you guys might be a little bit behind the 8 ball in the first half of that one. All credit to Team Nicholls. They were playing extremely well through the first 4 ends, but seemed like you guys really turned on a new gear in the back half of that one. Was there a conversation between you and the guys about what you needed to do coming out of that 4th end break in order to come out victorious here?
Yeah, no, props to Team Nicholls. They had us on the ropes for a couple ends and most of the game. And I think for us, we had really 2 ends where we struggled a bit and gave them a few chances. But I think in the back half, we really turned it on, and that big 4 spot was super important. And I think we're just a super confident team with the lead, so we felt good coming down the stretch.
Moving forward now, you move on to Basel, Switzerland to compete in the Swiss Cup. As you said, you're going to have that maple leaf on your back. Outside of the competition itself, a little bit of touristy stuff there. Is there anything specifically that you are excited for going to Switzerland in February?
Yeah, well, I've never been off the continent of North America, so I'm thrilled to get to go to Europe, and I'm super excited, and I'm sure the team is too. I don't know about them, but yeah, I've never been to Europe or Switzerland or anything, so I'm just excited to see what the culture and what everything looks like over there, and it's going to be super cool.
Thanks, Jordan. Congratulations once again. Jordan McDonald, skip of Team Canada and your 2025 U21 Men's Canadian Junior Cup champions.